Fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Colin McHugh gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of this.
Didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up
Let's see what we can do today.
He is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
Now in the box, Billy Burns. He'll get
center fielder, Billy Burns.
All right. Oh, you're okay.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And Harold, these
Astros in a good mood, man.
Play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, you're playing good ball right now. You know all day long. Oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing the ace.
I'm going to let him in after I finish the first inning.
Third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays.
I think that's the only safe way to let that damn dog use the bathroom without him running off.
Has been tearing it up lately.
You know?
He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
What?
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Popped high in the air.
I don't know where you put it.
Is there for it. 2 down.
Because it was right there on the counter.
Batting third. Designated hitter.
So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it. He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time and the side is returned.
You know, part of me now wants to go get the PlayStation camera.
Start for the top of the first here. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score.
To like when I'm doing live broadcasts like this of games, so that I can be seen too.
It lead things off here in the bottom
and people might actually view me. You know? Huh? Yeah.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here's Jordan Lee. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Not yet. I want to gain more evidence.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Oh, my plate discipline on that at-bat sucked.
Look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm.
Thank you, Mama.
Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park with no score. Standing in, Evan Longoria. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, see, the only way I can...
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And I look down at shortstop and I see Carlos Correa. That's all you need to say. Carlos Correa. Shortstop. This guy is really made to play that position. And when you look at him, you say, why can't everybody be like him?
And that misses 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Colby Rasmus. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. Stepping into the box, Evan Gattis. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
$50 home runs. That's not a big year. That's a huge year. That's select company right there. Rare air. Not many guys are reaching the 50 homer mark. That's an impressive number.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jock
Right
Peterson
fielder.
now.
Jock Peterson.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Wilson Ramos. Great hands, quick feet. He's really becoming one of the best catchers in the league right now. Defensively, that is.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to left. And that.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Will Myers.
Into the box now, Will Myers. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorching.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. One strike now from Archer. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
From the belt, the pitch. D. Gordon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, I think This is a big situation. Of this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down, and the inning will continue. In to score, the runner from third. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in two.
Hit in the air to right field. After it is Souza. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So Tyler White will bat next. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Steven Souza. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Doug Clark.
Ready now, Doug Clark. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
Oh man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Altuve.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Burns is right there, 1 down. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Gattis. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Clark is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Jock.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jock Peterson. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Archer gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Astros 4, the Rays nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to first. Myers fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail here 4-0.
Leading off the 4th inning, the shortstop, Carlos.
First offering on its way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Josh Reddick is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Now batting, Will Myers. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. but now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing. Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike. Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Myers has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Wilson Ramos stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutouts.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
1 away.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. 2-1 now to Gordon. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's George Springer. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Throw over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner going a second time. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Clark onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Tyler White will bat next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tyler White.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Souza.
Ready for another chance? Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
First pitch on its way. Doug Clark will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. He's right down as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Bartolo Colon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41. Bartolo Colon.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Jock Peterson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He grounds it sharply to third. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Number 46 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 46.
Ready once again, Billy Burns. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Reddick comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Matt
Striding
Duffy.
in once again, Matt Duffy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded, foul. The 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
No hits to this point. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. A fastball that just misses inside. Evan Longoria would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 0-2, here it comes. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Josh Reddick.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Now batting.
Here's Will Myers. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Myers.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And Rasmus looks this one in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Souza is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, 12 hits in 33 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
Well, what a night for him. He's now 4 for 4 with that base hit.
Center fielder, number 6, George Springer.
In now, George Springer. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 44 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 7-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that's such a great pitch for a pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for a fastball in the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
A pause and the 0-2, and he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler White, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Down the first baseline. Myers comes up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Evan Gattis
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Burns going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. On the ground up the middle. Duffy up the middle. Throw to first, and Cologne's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning.
The shortstop.
No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So digging in now, Josh Reddick. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Reddick.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Burns is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, but they're still in control, 7-0. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Now to the plate, Steven Souza starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either. From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Springer is there. Run away.
Now batting, second baseman, Doug Clark.
Digging in once again, Doug Clark. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with the heater and not check off a bit much.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Center fielder number 14, Billy Burns.
Stepping in, Billy Burns. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here.
Well, Matt, he's been struggling, and they're coming right after him. He finds himself once.
Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Hey, when you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, no runs on no hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.